Okay, so this is your tutorial video for everything inside of the Insert tab section. So that's everything right here. Okay, so the first part, it's going to say insert an online picture of your favorite animal. To do that, we're going to go up here to the Insert tab. Everything in this section is going to be right there. I'm going to come over here to Online Pictures. And I want a cheetah, because cheetahs are cool. Now, you can see I got some really good pictures in here. One thing I want you to notice is the bigger these numbers are, the larger the picture is going to be, which means you might need to resize it depending on how big of it picture you want. This is a really cute, cuddly cheetah. I'm going to pick that one. So I check the box and I hit Insert. Now you'll see how big that was. This is obviously too big for my purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this corner anchor point, any of these. I'm going to shrink it down and make it a little bit more manageable. Might even go a little bit more. So one thing you're going to notice is that right away everything is all moved around. Okay, and that's because when I put this picture in, I put it on the same line as this text right here. And so this line all of a sudden went from really small to really big. So that takes me to this next part where it says change the wrap of your picture to tight. If I click on my picture, pops up this little box right here and it says layout options. So right now I'm in line, which is why I have this weird disconnect right here. But if I come right over here, I got a couple different options. I'm going to go to tight like it asks. And now when I do that, my picture is obviously going to disappear. I'm not quite sure where it went. What happened there is I just ran out of space between the two pages. And so all I did was insert a couple extra spaces in here and I dropped it down there. But you're going to notice my picture now is off to the side and I've got all my words in there. The text is wrapping around the picture. What else is cool about this is that I can move with the text now, which means I can move this picture wherever I want and the text is going to kind of just go around it, which is really, really handy, especially like when you're making a poster or things of that nature. Okay, so these two are done. Next one is insert a header and type your name into it. Again, I'm going to get Insert tab, come up here to where it says for header, and I just want a blank one. Doesn't really matter. And what that does is at the top inch or so of your page, it's going to insert a header, which will appear on every single page. So I'm going to type my name into it, and then just double click out of it, and you'll see my name comes kind of blurry. It's not real prominent, but now it's on every single page. So if I had a third page, it would show up on the third page. I'll show you. Let's get a third page here real fast. There. Now it's down here. Okay, so it works. And it's just kind of a nice little reference tool. So that's a header. The last one is inserting a text box, which is relatively easy as well. So I'm going to go to the Insert and come over here to Text Box. And I'm just going to do a regular one. And you'll notice it kind of put it wherever it wanted it to. So again, I'm going to kind of move it around. And I can just hit Enter, knock that stuff down. So if I click back on the box, and you'll notice this Format Drawing Tools kind of came up. So click that. Okay, it asked me to change the shape outline to green. So I'm going to come up here to where it says Shape Outline, and I'm going to turn it to green. Then it's going to tell me to change my shape fill to yellow. So right here where it says Shape Fill, I go to yellow. And then the last one says change the outline to 6 points. So I want to change the bigger green box. So again, click on the box. If I go to Shape Outline, I can come down to where it says Weight and go to 6 point. And that gives me a big, thick green box. From there, I can type in Go Huskies like it's asking me to, maybe. And I'm done. And that is the Insert tab.